This is another example of getting the area of a region in SolidWorks, wherein we can apply the tools or some tools, like for example, offset entities and mirroring. So that will help us to make our drawing easier and faster. So first, if we have given with this kind of drawing, we need to analyze first the drawing, which is the best starting point. So analyzing this drawing, let's take a look on the circle on the left side. So we can start with this circle with a given diameter of 19 with a radius of 21. Then after it, we can project one construction line or center line vertically and at an angle of 15 degrees and continue drawing the circles with a radius of 14 and 13, giving the center point of 49 millimeters away from this center point, the below circle. And then continue following the drawing of some lines, series of lines and arcs to complete the given geometry. So let's start drawing in SolidWorks. So at first you need to go to File, New, Part, okay. And then select your units and decimal places. So how to do it? Go to Options, Document Properties, Units, MMGS. On the length, Basic Units, set to 2 decimal places. So 1, 2 if it is required on the problem. Then select OK. And you can start our drawing on the top plane. So select the top plane, then sketch. So we are ready to draw a circle. So let's draw one circle and another circle here. Can give a dimension of 19 millimeters. So we have 19. And with the radius of 21. So the diameter will become 42. Check this green check mark. So we have this circle here. So if you will double check, so this is the two circle. So this outer circle here. So it will now become an arc by using trim command here, and you have the inner circle which is 19. And then we will project this lines here with a 15 degrees inclined line. So from here, line, center line, select center line. Okay, select center line from the center. So we have this automatic relation, which is vertical. Press the escape button to terminate the command. Again, line, center line, from here to here. Press the escape button to terminate the command, and then again, smart dimension. So from here to here, they say that this is 15 degrees. 15, so give it 15 degrees. And this length will be 49. You check the drawing, this is 49 millimeters. So let's check this angle here. This is 49 millimeters, so 49. Now at this point, we are now ready to get the center point of this circle. So we have one more circle here. Then again, another circle. So these two circles, we check our drawing. This is this diameter 13 and then radius 14. So be careful in this one. So this symbol is the diameter. So it's the small circle 13. And then the radius is 14. So smart dimension. The smaller one, the diameter is 13. The outer circle, the radius is 14, so the diameter will be 28. So let's say 28. Okay. So from here we have one line. So line connecting from this point and this point. Press the skip button to terminate the command. So if you want to view the sketch relation, as you can see here, this is an icon of an eye. Pull it down, then view sketch relations. So you will see here the sketch relation. Press the skip button, close it. As you can see here, the green one. So this is tangent line, tangent to the other side, and coincident as well as the vertical line. Okay, so we will start our drawing from here, and then again go back to the drawing. So we have one lines here, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, and then an arc. Then again, horizontal, vertical, and connecting an arc to close the geometry. So let's do it. So line, I'll start my line from here. So let's say here, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, and then we have an arc here. So you can go back to the last point to create an arc, okay? And then you have one more horizontal here, one more vertical line. Now from here we have an arc, okay? So we need to go back to the last point and drag your mouse to the other side. Press the skip button to terminate the command. Now from here, we can just give dimensions on some of the drawings. So smart dimension, let's check the dimension here. So you have 61 and 22. Also we have 21 here. So from this point or this line, we have 61. Then you have 21. So from the center point up to this is 21. And from this point, so the end point up to the center point of this arc is 22. So from this point up to the center point of the arc, we have 22. And the radius of this is 7. Let's keep the radius of 7 here. And this one is collinear with this vertical line. So let's check this green check mark first and then select this line. Press and hold the shift on the keyboard. Select the other line and add the relation of collinear. It means, so select the line. I'm holding the shift key on the keyboard. Okay, select the other line, then make it collinear. Okay, so collinear means it is lying on the same line. Select this green check mark. So it is almost good now. Then we have one more dimension here. So smart dimension. From this point up to this point, you have 36. Okay, so you have 36, and the radius of this circle will be 67. So let's give a dimension of 67. So let's double check this one. So if you are encountering some error, it means there are some relations that we need to fix. So for example, this one. So select this arc, press shift key on the keyboard, select the circle, make it tangent. Add a relation, make it tangent. That will become tangent now. Select this green check mark and then select the trim entities. Okay, select trim entities. Let's trim some of the parts inside. So I'm using power trim, okay? Power trim, just touch the line, okay? Touch the line. So we don't need this, we don't need this. We don't need this one. And okay, that's it. So let's change this into 36. make it 36. Another dimension here, smart dimension. Let's check now if we can change this into, so make this dimension driven so we can cancel it. We can delete some of the relation, okay? So delete this one, we don't need this line anymore. We can delete some of the relation here. Some relation, where's the relation? Okay, right click, select this green one, right click. Okay, delete this one. So what we need at this point is the tangent line only. So let's try. We can now give the smart dimension as 67 here. So still there's a problem. So we delete some of the relation here, collinear, vertical, coincident. So delete this coincident relation. Then try with 67. So it's working now. So delete the excess relationship here and on the other side. What we need is tangent line only. So select this green, check mark to agree. So once you are done, we need one more circle with the center here with the radius of 19. So type 19. This is this radius, so 19. Then you have one more line here on the horizontal. So line. So just make one horizontal line. Press the skip button and then trim. Okay, trim the excess line. So just follow the drawing that is given to you. So now it is done. Unless we give this dimension to be 9. Okay, select the screen and 9. So 9 millimeters. Select the screen check mark. And that's it. So we are now ready to offset. So offset entities. So select offset entities. Select this arc first. Select this arc. This line. Make it 2 millimeters. Okay, make it 2. Press enter. Select screen check mark. And again, offset entities. Offset entities. Select this line here. Select this line here. And select this green check mark here. Select this green check mark. And trim, okay? Trim the unnecessary lines. So for example, this one. Oop, select undo here. Again, trim entities. Select this. So we don't need this one. We don't need this. Select here. Select here. Again, undo. Let's check the drawing. Okay, so trim entities. Select here. And that's it. So we can delete some of the parts. So if you want to zoom in, zoom out your drawing, I'm using my mouse wheel button. Select the screen check mark. So this excess line you can select and press delete on the keyboard. Okay. So everything is completed on this part. So what we need to do now is to do a mirror on the right side. So how to do the mirroring? How to do the mirror? Select this mirror entities. Okay. Select mirror entities. So entities to mirror. Entities to mirror, you can select it by dragging the parts that you want to mirror. As you can see, it is highlighted in blue. It's changing the color. So I want to mirror this line, this line, this line, and this line. So if you are done, select this window here, mirror about. Okay, mirror about. And then select this line. Okay, select this line here. So as you can see, it is mirroring on the other side. So I missed one part here. So I can go back on the other side. Select here. Select this line and this line. So as you can see, it is mirroring on the right side. So once you are done, select this green check mark. And that's it. So if this relation is disturbing you, you can switch off the view from here. See this eye? View sketch relation. So if it is done, then you can delete some of the construction line here. Delete this line, and this line. And add one more line connecting this point and this point. So once you are done, select this green check mark. And that's it. So you are done. So select this green check mark. All the two-dimensional drawing are complete. You are now ready for extrusion. So exit the sketch. Exit the sketch, then go to features command, extrude boss. Okay. Extrude boss and select the contours. So selected contours, select this one. Select the portion which is required for you. So for example, this portion here, select this, give a 10 millimeters extrusion. Select this green check mark. And that's it for this part. So if you want to extrude some of the parts, again, go to extrude boss, see this arrow, open it, and then boss extrude one, open it, go back to sketch one, and then select this contours, selected contours. So from this point, select these contours. Let's say this point, so make it 15 millimeters extrusion. And let's check the other part here, why we cannot. Okay, again, extrude boss. Sketch. Selected contours. So if there is a problem here, it means there is an open line here. There is an open line. So this is not connected here. Extrude boss, sketch. It's the line. Well, anyway, from this point, if you want to extrude the other one, the same procedure or the same steps. So if you are done, you can just go for evaluate, measure, select this one. So the area will be 2529.54 millimeters squared. So this is in 2 decimal places. So if you want to find this part, so if you want to find the area of the other one, go for evaluate, measure, select the other one. So just in case you selected it both, you can delete the other one, the paste number 1, right click, delete. So the correct answer for this certain area, the green highlighted one, is 887.64 millimeters squared. Okay. So that's it for this example. So if you want to find the area of a given part with the same drawing, the same procedures, the same steps, you select the contoured or selected contours. Okay. So this is all about finding the area of a given region.